Hi, I'm Justin Slusser.
And I'm Elisha Bendel.
And we are going to present to you the Grand Design Reflection fifth wheel.
This is the #1 selling fifth wheel in the entire world.
It is like jam-packed full of features and benefits, and we are so excited to bring it to you. So let's jump right in and get started.
So we're going to start right here at the front cap of the unit. And as you can see, we're in the great outdoors. We're in a beautiful setting here. And it's gorgeous weather. And this is what RVing is all about. You know, going to places like this, going to beautiful places around the country and experiencing what this country has to offer with a great unit, right, Justin?
Absolutely, absolutely. So tell us about this amazing front cap.
So this is a one-piece fiberglass front cap. Now what that means for you is there's no seams on the front here. There's no seams on the bottom here. All the seams are actually hidden and protected from all the elements like rain, rocks that might get kicked up, anything that would compromise the integrity of that front cap. The other great thing about it too is the way they seal everything on this unit. They're not using butyl tape. They're not using putty like a lot of other manufacturers are still doing. They're using mylar tape and then following it up with silicone. So it's the best kind of sealant you could possibly use for an RV. It's actually die-cut mylar tape around the windows as well, right? Can you tell us about that?
And so around all your windows, you're gonna get a full perimeter seal. So they're gonna go all the way around that window, where a lot of brands aren't gonna do it. They're only gonna cover the top. They're not gonna take it the full 360 circumference of that window, which is just, I'm not sure why they won't do that, but it's not the protection that Grand Design gives you. It's just not the same.
It's a money thing. Other brands want to save money. Other brands literally, when they're planning out an RV, I guarantee you, they're sitting there saying, what are the ways we can save money when we're making this unit? Not Grand Design. They want to give you the best quality, the best experience. That's why this is the #1 selling fifth wheel in the entire world.
So it's super easy to put this baggage door up. All you have to do is lift it up, and there's magnetic catches to hold it up for you in place. You don't have to worry about those plastic catches that are gonna break over time. It's a stronger hold, more durable, built to last. So, and what that does is it opens up a huge world of storage underneath here, Elisha.
That's absolutely true. This unit is also all aluminum framed, so it's ultra lightweight. You can actually get a view of that right here. And just to talk about the construction real quick, they're welding all of the aluminum framework together. A lot of brands actually just screw the aluminum framework together, which is not what you want when using this kind of construction, right?
Correct. And so also what they've done underneath here is that they're very pet friendly. There's actually a pet leash anchor underneath here, so you can hook that in, sit underneath your awning, have your pet nearby, and then right next to that is a battery disconnect. So all you have to do is come in here, flip that switch, and it's gonna kill everything going to that battery for you, so that when you come back to use your unit next time, you're gonna have a fully charged battery. It won't drain over time. It's a great, great feature to have.
That's super important to have. I couldn't imagine not having that.
And also, sorry to interrupt you, sir, but when you open this baggage door, there's a motion sensor light. So it's automatically gonna come on for you. You don't have to worry about digging around in the dark to try to find that light.
So panning on up, I just want you to see how beautiful this unit looks. It has a great graphics package, but on top of that, the graphics actually are all warranted for 5 years against any fading, peeling, cracking, anything that would happen to them.
Correct, they're like an automotive graphic that they're using. 5 years is amazing. And then while we're up here, look at this massive awning. So not only do you get one huge awning, but there's another one right here that almost goes the full length of the coach. So we can sit out and have, you know, just a massive party. We can fit all our friends, all our family with their patio chairs comfortably out underneath this unit.
I love that you get 2 awnings, that's great. Now panning on down, these stairs are special because they're an upgraded aluminum, super lightweight stairs. They're not the standard steel ones, which always rust. They always look bad after 1 or 2 years. No matter what you do to them, you try to spray paint them, they always look bad. These nice aluminum ones are lighter, so you're not having to lift as much when you put them up inside, and they won't rust. You also have a light underneath here as well for when you're going into the unit at night. It helps you so you don't trip at night. And then you have an extra large oversized grab handle. So what a lot of brands doing is they just have that tiny little handle here. So when you get on the first step, you can't really reach that. This extra large grab handle is great, helps you getting up inside the unit. Moving on down to the tires, one of the most impressive features is that this unit has the Goodyear Endurance tires. So these are nitrogen filled, they're made in America, they have one of the longest warranties in the entire RV industry for tires. You also have aluminum rims. Not only do those rims look better, but they're gonna stay looking better longer. The steel rims you typically have, might rust out and they just tend to look bad very quickly. And then the Goodyear tires actually have a Durawall steel technology in the sidewall as well. So if you accidentally run up against a curb, you're not just gonna have a blowout like possibly some other brands of tires.
That's an amazing feature. Not only is Goodyear going to give you the longest warranty in the RV industry, but you're also going to get a 12 months, no questions asked on your tires as well. So that just an unbelievable thing that Grand Design is offering to this consumer. So making our way around the rest of this unit, there's an awesome feature here. There's a power outlet. You can plug in your TV, your skillet, and then there's also a cable satellite hookup. Just makes being underneath your awning so meaningful and so purposeful. They've just thought of everything here.
That's awesome.
So right here, this is something unique that a lot of brands don't do. A lot of brands don't laminate the slide out wall. They're only going to give you a hung fiberglass here. It's not going to give you the strength, not going to give you the durability or integrity that Grand Design does.
Quite literally, at most other brands in this price point, if you come up here and push on the sidewall, it feels like cardboard. It's because they're pinch rolling their sidewall. They care enough to maybe vacuum laminate your side here, not your sidewall, because it's somewhere where they can save money. Other brands want to save as much money as possible, not the Grand Design.
Now, don't they do something on the seal as well?
Yes, so they actually have a triple seal slide system. So what that means is this seal out here that you see, you also have a seal inside and then a triple seal in the middle. So most brands are going to give you 2 seals. Grand Design gives you 3 seals to protect you from any kind of water penetration. Also above the slide, if you get a shot of that, you actually have a rain gutter to make sure that the water doesn't pool up on top of your slide room, which is a really great feature.
They've thought of everything.
They really have.
This is, a lot of brands don't give you this ladder. This is also a laminated back wall. So this ladder is into something that's solid, that's rigid, it's got a lot of integrity. A lot of brands don't give you this ladder. You're gonna have to pay several $100s to get one installed.
Standard.
And this is standard, yes sir. And then up top, there's a backup camera prep. So everything's already taken care of for you. If you wanna add one, it's just a simple plug and play. It's just a quick connect there. Everything's already done for you. A lot of brands don't offer that as well.
And then they also give you standard a receiver hitch back here with the 4-way power connection. So that's great because you can put a bike rack back here, maybe a storage rack, a lot of great things you can do with that.
Absolutely. So as we make our way right underneath here, there's an awesome utility command center, everything hooked up here. Elisha, can you tell us about that?
Absolutely, Justin. So what I love about the Grand Design Reflection is actually something kind of simple. It's just the way they lay out all of this wet bay area. So everything that you need to do as far as the tanks and wet bay are concerned, it is all right here in one place. It's also super easy to use. So if you're someone who's maybe never RV'd before, or new to RVing, or hasn't had an RV before, they lay this out so easily to use. They have a graphic here illustrating what you need to do. You also have your black tank flush here. That's so cool because when you want to flush out your black tank and dump that black tank, that ensures that everything comes out of your black tank. All those little baby-roos actually flush out of the black tank. Other brands, you might still have stuff in there when you put the unit away for a couple of months in storage. When you bring it back out, it's gonna smell terrible inside.
Correct. And a lot of brands will take everything that is located here in one spot and they're gonna scatter it to 5 or 6 different spots. So it's just gonna make life a lot more difficult if you don't have a Grand Design Reflection. And I noticed that there's a light right here. This is something that is just crazy that no one else I know of is doing. There's lights underneath here, so if you're hooking up at night, you're out here trying to get in here, you're not gonna hit this slide room with your head. It's a great safety feature. And then another absolutely amazing feature here is this compass system that they're putting on. I can literally set up my unit from my phone, from the app. So if it's pouring down rain, I can unhook, sit in my truck, put the levelers down, put the slides out, put the awning out. Life is so much easier with the Grand Design Reflection.
That compass system is awesome. It's basically a smart RV, right?
Absolutely.
Justin, can you shut that door? I want to show them something. This is such a cool thing that they did. You actually have a split door design, and that's great because when you want to just access the wet bay, all you need to do is open this door. A lot of brands, when they have this door underneath a slide, they still have the kind that opens up like this. It always hits this, and it just never works quite right. So Grand Design went the extra mile to think of how this would, the functionality of how this would work. So that's great. And then going back to the wet bay, you actually have a sprayer. It's an outside shower, so it has hot and cold water, but it's kind of like a mini pressure washer. So you can use this to clean off your unit, clean stuff out here, you know, maybe pets, shoes, you're at the beach, and then maybe your car. So it's just a really great functionality and usability here. That's awesome. As we come on to the inside of the Grand Design Reflection, the first thing that just pops out to me is how gorgeous it is in here, especially this gourmet kitchen. This kitchen this center island is massive, but there's also super high-end luxury features in this unit.
Absolutely.
So the solid surface countertop covers, they're not using the plastic sink covers.
Some people give you a wood one, they give you a plastic, they give you a roll-up one. These are heavy-duty, solid, same material as your countertop.
Same exact material. You have a massive undermount sink. The nice thing about it is you don't have that little ledge there, so you can actually get dishes in here and wash them, which is great. And then the fixtures in this kitchen are just so impressive. These are residential grade fixtures. I mean, nickel plated, they're just beautiful.
I love the high-rise faucet, the residential look.
Yes.
And then look at all this prep space over here.
Wow.
There's just like miles of countertop in this unit that this Reflection 337 that we're in gives you so much prep space. There's like a million cabinets over here.
So much storage.
There's USB charging ports in here. There's a universal solar prep on this unit as well. And then just so much storage. And then look at that beautiful fridge. So it's just massive. The cabinets and everything just match perfectly with this fridge. And then you've got a 4-door fridge and freezer. So it's just unbelievable how much storage you get. And then just the finish, the time that they put to make this look so elegant and to just match the cabinet seamlessly.
That's so true. And the great thing about this fridge too, it's a really great brand. It's Norcold. They're made in America. Not other knockoff brands that kind of have more issues. Norcold is one of the best brands of RV fridges, and again, it's made in America. I think that's great. Moving on to the rest of the kitchen, you continue that solid surface countertop with tons of counter space. That's one of the things that they do really well is they give you tons of prep space.
They do. A lot of people will like make this more shallow, not as deep. So you can actually, get your cutting board, get your pots and pans, have plenty of room to prepare the meals.
And this is a great feature. I mean, to be able to cook here and have a window and be able to look at the beautiful scenery there, that's just awesome. And you can actually get some cross ventilation in here because the window opens. And then to talk about the appliances, I mean, they're using super high-end appliances. These are Furrion, stainless steel appliances. You have an upgraded oven. So this is a much bigger oven than usually you find in an RV at this price point.
So you've got an amazing stove here, Furrion, matching brand as well, that this is a solid cast iron grate, and then right above it is a convection microwave. So you can microwave, you can bake. I mean, they've got a picture of a turkey right here that you could throw in this thing and bake. That's unbelievable. A lot of brands aren't going to give you that. They're not going to give you the opportunity to bake twice as fast, twice as much.
That's so true. And then all that food you want to bring with you, you have plenty of space. So you have that massive full slide out wall pantry area. They're not just giving you half like a lot of brands.
I don't know if I've seen so much storage in a unit this size. I mean, there's even cabinets and drawers that we didn't get in this island. Plus all that, there's just an endless amount of storage.
Moving on to the entertainment area, this area is phenomenal. You have a massive flat screen TV. It's actually a Roku TV, which is great. Storage underneath the TV.
Look at the size of that drawer.
Right?
A lot of people give you a small one. That thing is massive.
You can load this up with movies, DVDs, remotes, whatever you want to bring with you. And then it comes with this fireplace down here, and that actually puts out a lot of heat.
So is that propane or electric?
That's electric, fully electric. So when you want to heat this unit back here, you don't have to use your propane heat down to 40 degrees actually. You can actually use that to heat your unit, free electricity from the park instead of using your propane. Above this, you also have plenty of storage up here, and then your entertainment system here has Bluetooth capability, DVD player, USB connectivity, and then you have zones for your speakers as well, which is a great feature there. Did we talk about the cabinetry? This is all solid wood, right, Justin?
It is. So all your cabinetry is pre-drilled and screwed. So there's solid wood cabinet styles, solid wood cabinet doors. no particle board, no MDF, none of that mess that Grand Design is just going to cheapen the unit. They're going to give you solid wood, which is what you have in a house, so that's what you want in your RV when you're using this.
Talking about construction, so if you look down at the floor here, this is something that's really interesting, that if you're looking at another RV in this size and price point, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna have vents in the floor for the heat. If you look down at this floor, there are no vents where all the dirt and stuff gets stuck in there. So instead of having those heat vents in the floor that other brands usually do, they actually intelligently engineer and place their heating vents in locations that make it so you actually don't have hot spots and cold spots in the unit like a lot of other brands.
Yeah, so they call that the even flow heating system. And then below that floor where the heat ducts are, there's actually a direct duct going into the underbelly, and then there's heating pads that actually protect your tanks and heat them up just by the flip of a switch. So if you're in an extreme cold temperature, you can flip that switch and have peace of mind that they're protected from that cold weather. And then they actually zero test this degree, so they test it down to 0 and then test it back up to 100 to make sure that this coach keeps you comfortable. And that's done by a third party.
Wow, so that's not just Grand Design saying, hey, we tested this. That's an independent third party testing it. That's incredible.
It is.
Also, this unit has one of the most impressive AC systems. So the AC system actually is fully ducted front to back. You don't just have the drop-down AC system like a lot of other brands have. You have full ductwork, which ensures an even distribution of cool air throughout the unit. But also there's a special feature about it. It's actually the racetrack system, right?
AC,
Can you tell them about that?
So yeah, there's no hard edges, no sharp turns that the AC has to make. All you got to do is flip your AC on, and then there's a circle track that it pushes the air through to make it more efficient, more productive. In turn, that's going to make your coach cooler a lot quicker and keep it more comfortable for you.
It's also super quiet. So it's an ultra quiet system. You can actually talk in here when the AC is running on full blast. In other units with just the drop down, it's super loud. You can't really talk.
Exactly. And something else that we just skipped, there's so many features that we absolutely missed this one, is up top here, there's a fantastic fan with the rain sensor.
Wow.
So if you're over here and you're cooking and you're making breakfast for everyone, you can flip that on. It's going to pull all that air out of here. And then if you forget to shut it while you do that, you just flip that switch, and if it starts to rain, it'll automatically shut itself.
And that's a standard feature. That's not something
standard.
you have to add on afterwards. All these little things other brands don't include. So when you get the RV, to make it to where you're happy and want to go out camping, you have to spend hundreds of dollars sometimes to add on all these little features like the fantastic fans that really every RV should have. But other brands make it so you have to spend a lot of money after the purchase to buy these additional things to make the RV fit your needs.
That's correct.
Not with the Grand Design reflection.
That's correct. And then something that Grand Design just does so well is they strategically place all these windows in these units so that you can look out this side, this side,
bright.
that side. You can have a beautiful view. You can look at your campground side. You can look at off-door side. No matter where you are, you've got a fantastic view out of the Grand Design reflection.
That's awesome.
And then this sofa here is a tri-fold sleeper sofa. So you just pull these cushions off.
We should set that up for people. Let's show it.
It's so easy.
Takes about 2 seconds. Wow. I'm going to try that out actually.
Does it get any easier than that?
That's incredible. Wow. I could sleep on there easy. It's not one of those super complicated hide-to-bed designs.
I mean, we did that in less than a minute.
Right? Out
Other
in
brands
less than a
that
minute.
don't give you that, you know, you've got that uncomfortable bar in the middle of your back.
Maybe like an air mattress type design.
Well, the air mattress is just going to pop on you.
Exactly.
So then you're sitting on nothing in the middle of the night.
It's also this Thomas Paine furniture. Thomas Paine furniture is really, really high-end furniture. Everything's, double stitched. It looks really nice. And also these seats right here have heat and massage, and they're recliners.
They also have a blue light, so you can put that blue light on underneath, and they're strategically placed so that they're directly across from the TV. The perfect viewing placement to watch your TV comfortably.
That's underrated because a lot of brands place the TV in a weird position.
They do. They're going to angle it, and so you're literally, instead of looking right at my TV, I have to turn like this, and then my neck starts hurting.
Terrible. Grand Design thinks of everything, including this dinette area. This dinette area is awesome. So you actually have a kind of a booth design on this side, seats on that side. The great thing about it too is this booth, you can actually remove this and use it as an ottoman.
You can't do.
And there's storage in here. Can you believe that?
So you just slide it over there and you have an ottoman.
Exactly. Joins your living room. Great centerpiece there. And put it right back here when you want to use it in the dinette.
When we go camping, I know we love to play cards, we like to play dominoes, we like to play board games, and we always kind of end up playing them right here. So the best spot to keep them is right in these chairs.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy that they've already thought of that most of these
storage.
chairs have storage underneath them?
Exactly.
That's like just unheard of. So as we're coming up to the bathroom, I just noticed that right above me there's a motion sensor light that when you come in this unit and you walk in, it might be pitch black in here, but this is automatically going to come in for you so you can see where you're going, especially right here as you're making your way up to the top platform. But as we go into this bathroom, there's just so much room. There's a ton of countertop. There's a ton of room in this shower. So you've got like 6'6", 6'7" clearance in here, and then there's this massive seat that just most brands don't give you. They don't give you this one-piece tub surround, all this, the trifold glass door, the high-rise sprayer faucet that can pull off the wall, and then they're even going to give you a porcelain-based toilet. So I don't know about you, but I do not want to use a plastic toilet, and that's what other brands are going to give you. I have residential grade in my house, not plastic. I want porcelain, and that's what Grand Design is giving you. There's also a power vent in here, so you can use that as an exhaust fan. And then there's also a medicine cabinet right here to the left that gives you all kinds of storage. So storage up top, storage down below, 1, 2, 3 more drawers of storage. There's hanging rack, towel racks, and then there's extra storage back here. So just when you think you don't get enough storage, they just keep piling it on. That's what Grand Design does so well. They use every single inch of the coach in such a usable manner that they've really listened to the public and what they want.
Now coming on back here to the bedroom, the first thing I actually want to point out is just this door. So a lot of brands are going to put kind of a cheap, flimsy door here entryway to the bedroom. Not Grand Design. This is a solid door. Gives you the privacy that you need here in the bedroom, which is great. Now as we come in here, there's so much room in the bedroom. You have a fully walk-around queen bed. Another great thing too is if you look at this, this is a residential grade mattress. This isn't just that cheap foam throwaway mattress. This is a name brand. This is Serta. So you don't have to immediately go out and buy another mattress. Now underneath this bed you have plenty of storage, tons and tons of room to place folding chairs, place clothes, whatever you want to bring with you. And the way they actually finish this whole area here is really nice. You don't have a bunch of exposed wood framework like you have in other brands. They actually take the time to finish this off really nice and give you a great experience. Now up here at the front of the bed, at the head of the bed, you have a really nice headboard. This is amazing. This is what I see sometimes in like 4 or 5-star hotels. This is crazy that they put this in the Grand Design Reflection. Just adds a nice touch here. You also have lights right above here for when you want to read at night. You have windows in your side wall by the bed, and you can actually open them to have great airflow in here. And then the other great thing too is you have a little ledge here to put your phone at night, maybe a cup of coffee, cup of water. That's a really cool feature.
Elisha, look at this amazing huge closet that's back here. There's safety latches, and then it's so wide. The closet is so deep. There's room for a washer dryer. A lot of brands that give you the washer dryer prep, they don't give you any room once you put that in there, but not with the Grand Design Reflection.
So true, it's basically a walk-in closet almost. So you could have, like you said, your washer and dryer over here and still have tons of shelving to neatly put your clothes away. This really big hanging rack for your clothes. And then again, they have that automatic light right in here. So when you open it up, automatically turns on for you.
I was looking at this dresser and just how nice it is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 storage compartments in that dresser. It looks so high-end, so residential, heavy hardware, full extension metal glide ball bearing. And then one thing that is just absolutely over the top here is this storage up top. A lot of brands will not give you this. They're only going to give you this part. They're going to not use the materials. They're going to not want to pay for it. Grand Design is just once again upping all the competition and going above and beyond for their customers to give them what they deserve, and that's extra storage.
And before we wrap up and head outside, Justin, there's one more thing that people have to see here. It's actually the design of these window valances, first of all, are just luxurious, high-end Beautiful stitching, beautiful custom work here. And then you also have these pull down blackout night shades. So that's a really, really, really awesome feature because it's going to give you that privacy you need, especially here in the bedroom, but it goes all throughout the entire coach, which is really great.
Thank you so much for taking the quick tour of the #1 selling Grand Design Reflection fifth wheel. This unit is just so unbelievable, loaded with features. It's just mind-blowing what Grand Design is able to do in this product.
That's so great, and the amazing thing too is if you like this unit, you've been watching this video, you like this Grand Design Reflection or any of the other Reflection floor plans, it's super easy to purchase a unit from us. Interest rates are actually at a historical low. There's actually never been a better time to buy a brand new RV than right now. So if you have any questions about that, you can call the phone number you see below, go to any one of our websites, or come into our store. We'd love to make you a deal of a lifetime.
Yeah, so visit our website, visit our stores, call us. You're gonna have a phenomenal time camping and making those memories. Thank you so much and have a great day.